Welcome back to Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia. Today, we're backtracking, but only briefly. So, yeah, we get it, you're traveling.
Oh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Hello, they coming. Alright, so let's go back to the Deliverance hideout, because some guy wants an armlet here, so we're gonna go find it. So, let's take a walk through here. In this general spot, there is... boxes. No. There is a fancy zombie. I believe he always spawns here, even though spawns can change. So, let's just go through this fight. This guy's got the Lima armlet. This is our target. He's the strongest, but he is one of the more EXP zombies, so... not bad to kill him. And there we go.
I read that as lime armlet, and I think that's because the text was green.
This is a very tasty armlet. Unfortunately, it is less tasty now because it has been on the arm of a dead person. Now, was this actually like King Lima or one of his ancestors that we just killed? Are we grave robbing? Or is that like one of the other noble zombies who stole Lima's armlet and was just wearing it?
I mean, we're grave robbing no matter what. This is a grave and we're robbing it.
Oh, yeah. But are we robbing a robber is the question.
I like to think that's the king because I want to steal directly from the nobility.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just killed Celica's dad a second time. That's fucking King Lima the Fourth, I think. Whatever he is. Whatever he is, he's now double dead. And we have his armlet because some researcher wanted it. So yeah, pretty much the only zombie here that can do anything is the one with the armlet, and even then, that's kind of debatable. The rest of them are far lower level by this point. I guess it hasn't been that long since the Deliverance hideout, but it's been long enough that you're not going to be earning much experience here. This is all just chump stuff. Look, Cliff can materialize a staff now. He is beyond this early game dungeon. If he starts levitating, then you'll know you're screwed.
Man, that was too easy.
Alright, so yeah, easy enough fight. Clive and Gray are so close. Alright, that's done. Let's go back to the castle. So yeah, no new conversations here. So let's just talk to Scholarly Man. Well, there was a zombie that was there that wasn't before, and now I've got the armlet. Yeah. It sure does. Anyway, I killed him again. He was a zombie, by the way, just so you know. I don't know if you care about the ethics of the undead, Scholarly Man, but you know what? I'm not in academia, so I don't have to care. Thank you for $30. Bye.
Listen, if enough time passes, this will be our archaeology. As long as we don't get called out on it right out the gate, we're fine.
Alright, but what's the archaeologist's opinion on the undead? Actually, you know what? I've seen enough movies. They disrespect the undead. They don't give a shit. Oh, and what do you know? I didn't backtrack on the map, so now I got attacked by wizards. Whatever. Nothing happened in this fight, so I'm just gonna kill these guys. There we go. We're skipping this one completely.
What was that?
Pointless. Anyway, moving on.
A fine battle and a fine victory.
I don't know if I agree with either of those statements, User.
It was a good enough victory, but was it a fine battle? No, it was an ambush. Those are never fine. Alright, so... now, let's fight that archer up there. I thought that was, you know, one of those squads that spawns and runs across the map. No, this is a fixed battle. You do have to fight this one. I was planning on going all the way to the gate in this episode, but then I thought, no, this is going to be the main thing of the episode, because the sluice gate is actually going to be a bit of a haul, that and the that fight and the things that come after it. So we got some witches, and we've also got Gazelle, who just looks like he's somewhat related to Slade. He is Slade's cousin, and he fucking hates being Slade's cousin. Anyway, Gazelle's actually pretty tough, so we're going to want to make sure we know what his range is. And as always, the witches are going to be a pain. Sometimes it's more annoying if they teleport first, sometimes it's more annoying if they don't teleport first. Whatever's more annoying, they'll probably do it. So, first off, we've got some support conversations.
Nothing will stop me.
Unfortunately, here's Gray and Claire, but don't worry, this is the best one.
Claire, hey, slow
It's their
down.
best conversation.
Forgive me. I did not see you there.
Look, about the whole cajoking thing.
Cajoling.
I didn't think it was
And
that
there
jolly.
some part of what I said that you failed to grasp?
Yeah, just all of it.
I don't
What's the
understand
deal?
words,
Where did I go
Claire.
wrong?
Claire, I grew up in a
my dear
village.
Gray,
I don't know what words
let me
mean.
attempt to lay it out for you. First, what do you want from me?
I'm madly in love with you. Isn't it obvious?
Keep saying
I
it,
don't
come
even know the
on.
meaning of the word.
We just talked about this. Gray doesn't know what words
Lie
mean.
there with a few compliments? You truly expect her to swoon the moment you offer up your love?
Yeah, but
Anyway, I really
I
like this
do
response
love
from
you.
Claire. That's the reason their B
you do
support's
not.
my favorite of
You
these
want
three.
me. You intend to
The rest
have
of
me,
them suck, but, you
not
know.
at the expense of your pride.
This is just Claire going,
You toss
I
out
have known
kind
you for
words
5
that I
minutes,
love
my
you
man.
without putting
You
any
only
weight behind
think you're
them.
in love with me because
That
you think
way,
I'm hot.
if I refuse
Don't
you,
know why
you can
this
tell yourself it was all a
support
joke and
conversation
good
is
fun.
like this.
But that's
The
not how
rest
I
of
feel at
this
all.
game is
Yes,
written so well.
or
I don't
you.
know what the fuck
And
happened
what of
here.
my feelings?
I feel like
Do I not
somebody
deserve
wrote the
better
C
than these trite
conversation.
gambits of
Somebody
yours?
with sense just
My
looked
heart
at it and wrote
belongs
this
to the man who takes
conversation.
time
And
to know
unfortunately,
me
they
before
didn't
he
get to write the
loves
A
me.
conversation,
Now
and it
never
doesn't
speak to
end
me
at B.
again.
Claire.
Yeah, my best guess is that this is a failure of collaboration.
Just leave it to
I
me.
wish that support line just ended with Claire telling Gray to fuck off. However, this one's good.
I was gonna say, anyways, for good relationship writing.
Here's a couple that loves each other.
Clive!
Matilda! Every night I dreamt of being able to fight at your side again like this.
As did I, my love. I fear I'm so excited.
Gray
I
is
can
just
barely
off in the
keep hold
distance.
of
Oh,
my
come
weapon.
on!
You
Why
do
can't they have what they
effect on
have?
me.
In that case, I hope I don't lose us the damn battle. There's no need for you to be nervous. I'll be right
Everybody
here.
else is just getting
Now go
mildly
forth
uncomfortable
and
while
tear
these
the
two are
enemy
just
apart like the
incredibly
beautiful
horny.
war maiden you are.
I thought you would never ask. Watch over me, my love.
I'm gonna murder so many people, Clive. I'm
How
so
could I
ready
be
for this.
elsewise?
We get it, you fuck.
That's what Python said. Anytime he's in the room with those two, he is just the get a room guy.
He has get a room written on one of his arrows. And he just fires it in their direction every time.
So, anyway, though. The rest of this battle will just be a battle, so I wanted to mention something that I have not brought up yet because, well, I don't really have the ability to do it without, you know, knowing programming, considering how I'm playing this. I would like to talk about Amiibo. So, you probably know what Amiibo are. If you don't, they're the little figurines that Nintendo sells, but they only sold like 5 of them, and scalpers bought 4 of them, so you probably don't have all the ones you want.
I thought amiibos were them single cell things.
I wish I knew something else that sounded like Amiibo to continue that joke, god damn it. I love it anytime somebody can do those jokes. I cannot recall words fast enough to do that myself.
That's that Spanish word for friend, ain't it?
So, of course, because they print money, this game did actually have amiibos of Almond Celica. And unfortunately, they didn't come with the special edition, because if they did, I would have them. Instead, all I got were these lousy pins. I mean, they're okay pins, but they're not amiibo. Anyway, though, the Alm and Celica amiibo don't have a lot of functionality outside of, the generic functionality with a lot of Nintendo games that various amiibo have, but certain amiibo have specific functionality in certain games, like Yoshi's Woolly World. There are a bunch of costumes that are based on whatever amiibos you put on the console. But Fire Emblem Echoes came out a little too late for that to really be a thing. So, for the most part, Alm and Celica really only have special interactions with this game. So, in general, in Fire Emblem Echoes, if you use, I think, like, a lot of amiibos actually give you, like, generic ghost classes, so you can give yourself an extra ally if you tap amiibos to the console. However, Fire Emblem amiibos will actually give you specific ghosts, so Lucina, Ike, let's see, Marth, and are there any others? I think Corrin's also there. That makes sense. Not Byleth, because, of course, Three Houses came out even later than this, so yeah, I think those are the characters. However, the Alm and Celica amiibo specifically can actually have the individual character stats written to them. The other ghosts will just have, stats that the game determines. However, if I were to put an Alm amiibo on the console, and then tap that again for Celica's route, I would get a Ghost Alm with this Alm stats, which is pretty cool. I actually like that function. It's tied to, a figurine that is undoubtedly stupidly expensive by now, but it's neat.
To die at the hands of worthless vermin. How shameful.
And apparently the other thing it can do is a thing I also won't be able to show off. Using Alm's amiibo, you can access a dungeon called Duma's Ordeals, and Celica will give you access to Mila's Ordeals. I have not seen these dungeons at all, for the obvious reasons of I don't have them, and I don't know how well documented they are.
Amiibo is always in that weird place where, on the one hand, you want them to do something useful because they're expensive, and it's cooler if they do something useful. On the other hand, you don't want to miss out on parts of the game because you can't find a toy.
Yeah, it's bad. I have a small collection of them, and I'm fine with that. I have the 3 amiibos based on the cool trio from Smash Bros. Brawl, so, Marth, Ike, and Meta Knight. I thought that was the coolest team back in the day, before I played Fire Emblem. Mainly because Meta Knight was there, but also the other 2 had swords, so they were also cool. But now I like that team because it's 2 Fire Emblem characters in Meta Knight. I also have Sonic and Shulk.
I always like the idea of Toys to Life stuff, but they just get too collectible.
Uh-huh.
My dream for, a Toys to Life thing is not necessarily this, but something that plays like this. Like a Kamen Rider game where you change powers by actually changing things on a belt you wear. Like a limited power set, but you have to do physical things in the real world to change between them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and real quick, the one other game Alm and Celica have specific functionality with is Fire Emblem Three Houses. The Fire Emblem amiibos for that game actually give you specific map themes. So Alm gives March of Deliverance, Celica gives with Mila's Divine Protection. That's it. Otherwise, they just give you items. They're not necessary.
Back so soon, Bakut?
I got my butt kicked.
Also, I just realized the Nintendo Vehicle Labo kit kind of does that because you have the the piece with the switch controller actually in it, the key that you switch between the different vehicle controls. So like the switch from car to plane, you have to take it out of the car and put it into the plane. And yeah, that was pretty cool.
Our own Lord Berkut, broken by a band of farmers and cowhands. Did you mean to drag your knight's honor through the dung whilst playing? Hold your tongue.
Stop making fun of me, Richard Epcar. I'm very strong.
Dare insult Rigel's finest? It is far more sensible for clods such as you to stay cowering in your robes. You forget that we answer to none but Duma, father of all Rigel.
Hey, guess what, motherfucker? I only listen to God in this house.
Not to you. We shall see who cowers in the end. What are you implying?
First of all things are possible through God, so jot that down.
There's one thing that God can't do, and that's make you not suck ass.
You think you could be of service to God? What does God need with a horseman?
Faithful's finest arcanists. And as I understand it, he has come across a most interesting toy. I have the utmost faith he will make short work of those rebels.
He has more than just 3 knights. It's not just him, his friend, and his other friend James.
Permit me to take my men to the border. If the deliverance does break past the sluice, they must reckon with me.
If your priests get their butts kicked, I'm gonna beat them up.
This time I will smash their puny rebellion once and for all. I swear it.
I'll gore them with these weird things I'm wearing on my ears.
Chance. Very well. If they try to set foot on our land, they are to pay dearly.
You're going to charge a toll, Berku.
Yes, Uncle. Sire. What silliness. The rebels will be dead long before they reach the border.
But I hope you enjoy your camping trip, nerd.
Now I'm going to ask Duma for a locker I can shove you in.
Berkut, my lord. Have you finished your report to the Emperor?
Yes. We march for the border.
Again? But we only just returned home.
Yeah, but a bunch of priests are staying at her house and they're making fun of me.
Chance at redemption. All because of that maggot. Because of him. I had to sit there while that snake Jetta spat venom at me.
He was so mean.
Make him pay for this disgrace.
He was real mean, Linnea.
Why, Lord Berkut.
Oh, here's a new character.
Grieves you.
Whoever could this be? Perhaps a character you really shouldn't have called ugly in middle school because, surprise, surprise, a lot of the priests in Gaiden just had this sprite, this generic sprite, this guy. Now Nui Baba's a hot sexy.
I think Nui Baba is one of the bad guys in Stardust Crusaders.
At the hands of those rebel scum.
She's taking such a roundabout way to touch her own
a
boob.
lesson on how to speak to nobility.
And I am certain you would be a most fearsome teacher. Regardless, you wrong me, Lord Berkut.
I'm not just here to talk to you about all your failures and how they mean you have a tiny dick.
You help me. All of you claw at the heels of your god while ignoring his first teaching.
To not talk about Fight Club, and yet that's all you post about.
Supplicating fools.
So you do not need our power. I see. Then I pray you fare well in your battle at the border. For should you lose, well, I doubt your uncle would give you a third chance. Or is this the fourth? For all your stubborn words, you have some wisdom.
Does
You
he?
have seen what the faithful are capable of in battle. I know it. Father Duma's power is vast, and not to be looked down upon. Lord Jetta even went so far as to offer the father his own daughters.
That sucks.
Yes, it's true. Marla and Hestia both.
Yep, his 2 daughters.
The father rewarded
Just
Lord
the 2
Jetta
of
with
them.
Sometimes you just need 2 daughters.
His own daughters?
To sacrifice to God.
Do you see now, Lord Berkut? If you would taste of Duma's power, I will conduct the ceremony myself.
At half price at that.
Never.
I'm already married.
On would mean nothing if not won by my own hand.
So prideful. Very well. But at least allow me to give you this.
What is this? A mirror?
Your hair looks like
One
shit.
filled with
Fix
my
it up.
sorcery.
If you gaze into it, it will show you the ugliest thing in the
Need
world.
for such tricks.
This is just me. Oh, god damn it! Not again!
And without recourse.
Why must I be pranked by the Doom of Faithful all the time?
The mirror.
Okay, Berkut, I'll give you a real magic mirror. This one will show you the stupidest person in the world.
Are you certain?
Alright, wait, that's me again. God damn it!
Think of it as
I'm going to become an atheist just for this reason.
something
Nui, Bob, and
just in
Renea
case.
are just giggling in the
May
corner,
tides turn in your
like
favor.
madly, while Berkut keeps falling for the same prank over and over again.
Alright, well then. So, now that Berkut is being pranked, I think this is a good time to leave it off. So, next time we will take on the sluice gate because I'm so tired of map shenanigans. I don't want anything to happen while I maneuver Celica. Go forward, get him.